We drew 2-2 at the Vitality Stadium, and I'm not impressed. Manchester United, there's something wrong with our team. The winning ways we have been on for some time now. I always say through the loopholes. I'm going to show you how to beat this Carrick team, this United team. It's so easy to beat United team. It's no fault of Carrick. It's just with the resources that we have, the kind of players we have. This is how you beat Manchester United. Load the midfield. When you load the midfield, Casemiro gets a yellow card. He will surely get a yellow card. When he gets a yellow card, Carrick will go into a panic state. When he goes into a panic state, he will bring in Ugarte so that Casemiro wouldn't get a red card. That's the strategy. Take him out to avoid red card so he can play the next match. When Ugarte comes inside, he offers nothing. When he holds the ball, he can't make incisive passes. When he gets the ball, he's just looking for Bruno. He can't think. That's the thing. And also, when Ugarte is playing, he makes terrible decisions when he's tackling. 2, put so much weight on the wingers, especially in Bournemouth. Currently, Bournemouth is fighting. I don't know whether it's a mental stress or physical stress. Bournemouth coming from Brentford at the benchmark of he being one of the top scorers last season. He wants to replicate that, and it's mentally draining him. So now that Sesko has become a guy who comes from the bench and scores, he's always putting much pressure on himself on the pitch. This is not the Brian Mbeumo we knew at the beginning of the season. These days, he knows that either him or Ahmed will be going off when they don't pull much weight. So when he's playing, his focus is not there. So how to beat Manchester United? Put much pressure on Mbeumo or Ahmed. One of them will be taken out. Sesko will come inside. 3. Luke Shaw is a terrible defender. Luke Shaw is so terrible that for years he has been escaping we selling him. Luke Shaw is so terrible that when you put pressure on Luke Shaw, he makes rounds on the flanks. When he makes rounds on the flanks, he will never cross in the ball. He doesn't know how to cross in the ball. He will take the ball back. So if you're a good team and you want to beat Manchester United, put pressure on Luke Shaw. Put pressure on him, and when he gets the ball, don't panic. He will not make any cross. He'll give back pass again. So that's the third point in beating Manchester United. And 4, in Manchester United, only 4 players think when they're on the ball. Bruno, Lisandro Martinez, Kobe Menu, and Cunha. The rest, they don't think. They can't think on the ball. When they get the ball, they can't use the instinct to pass or shoot or score or defend. Only these 4 players I've mentioned who have the brain to make good use of their brain when they're on the ball. So without these 4 players, don't panic when you're facing Manchester United. Today's match, we have ourselves to blame. We had this match to win at the first half. Ahmed had a lot of chances. Ahmed had a lot of chances to kill this game. Bruno had a good chance to score, but the keeper was good. I wouldn't blame Bruno. But this team is so predictable. It's so predictable that I'm sorry we couldn't win this game. When you look at Arsenal, one thing that Arsenal beats us is the resources they have on the bench. As a good team, you need to have resources on the bench. You can't just have only one player coming off the bench to score. That's a Sesko. So when he comes on the pitch and he doesn't score, that is the end. Going into next season, we need to make a lot of pitches, at least 5 pitches. We don't need Dalot on the team. Dalot will make all the good runs. Dalot will be in the right places, but he will make mess of the chances. He can't shoot well, he can't pass, he can't head the ball, he can't defend. You have to sell Dalot. Luke Shaw has been here since Mourinho's time. He's still here. I'm so proud of Tuchel for not calling Luke Shaw for their friendlies. Luke Shaw is washed. He has been washed since. But because our team is so terrible, he compensates us in a terrible way. Like we don't have options. Luke Shaw is not a good player. We need to sell him off. This guy goes off for years. He goes off for months with injury. He comes back. He offers nothing to the defense. He offers nothing to the attacking force. We need to sell Luke Shaw. We need to sell Dalot. Today's match, I'm so down because all the players have become very predictable. In first half, the funny thing is, in our first half matches, we're crossing the ball when Sesko is not around. We're crossing a lot of balls, and nobody goes in to head the ball. When Sesko comes on the pitch, we don't cross the ball anymore. We want to go through the middle. It doesn't make sense. Look at Arsenal. Arsenal has a pattern of playing. Arsenal's pattern that we keep complaining that they don't play good football. They want to win the league. They don't care about you telling them they don't play good football. Years to come, you will just remember Arsenal winning the league. Nobody cares about how nice you play the football. So this is a strategy Arsenal has coined for themselves. They go to the wings, they don't go to the middle. When they go to the wings and they get a corner, you know Arsenal's strategy in scoring corner kicks. But United, I don't know why do you crossing the ball to the opponent goalpost when your top striker is not on the pitch? When it comes on the pitch, you don't cross the ball. It doesn't make sense. And with Cunha, you see, with Cunha, you can't fault Cunha so much, and you also demand a lot from Cunha. I saw Cunha play at Wolves, and Cunha was a player who can shoot from afar. Cunha was extremely better than this Cunha that we are seeing in United. In matches, like I've watched all the matches this season where Cunha starts. When Cunha starts, he feels tired. He feels like he's doing too much. Cunha should not do too much. The Cunha we knew at Wolves was very decisive, was forceful. He didn't overdo it. But with this Cunha, he gives us flashes of the Cunha we saw at Wolves. So today's match, you see how he drove past the defenders and had a penalty. That's the Cunha we saw at Wolves. But before he gives you this, he will slow you down. He doesn't give much. Like there are glimpses. That's the point. There are glimpses of the Cunha we saw at Wolves. We want the whole picture of the Cunha we knew at Wolves. I don't know whether because Manchester is a bigger team than Wolves, so he's not able to express himself on the pitch. But with this current squad, every player can express themselves because this current squad is not better. They are not good. They are below average. It's fortunate that on our side this season most teams are not pulling weight. Most teams are not doing well. But if you compare our team to previous seasons, Manchester United wouldn't be in the third position. We will be dangling at the bottom. We need to be sincere to ourselves. We can bring in the top coaches. They will fail at United. They will not be able to win any trophy in years. All we have to do is to get quality players. Look at City. City has a lot of quality players. They keep buying quality players. United, we buy players bit by bit. It doesn't make sense. Sell the old ones who are not pulling their weight for many seasons now. Getting new guys who can make things happen. So today's draw, we can only blame our resources. United are so predictable. We don't have good players. And I'm so sad that we couldn't close in on City. Notwithstanding that we are still third. Hopefully we make the Champions League slot, which I know we can make it. But this United need a lot of rebuilding with our resources, our players. I'll catch you on the next match, or probably in between. I'll come and give you some updates concerning United. Kindly subscribe, like this video, and share. Bye.